But the world is full of zanies and fools. And because these daft and dewy-eyed dopes keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. Good morning. It's Laura T at Dream Deals 123. You can hear my dog Chelsea barking upstairs like crazy. Sorry about that. And I'm on eBay, Dream Deals 123, and the Silver Owl Thrifter on YouTube. Oh, good. I think my daughter just quieted her down. That is very good. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to talk about just rambling today. Basically, it's weird because since I still haven't gotten the printer set up. We're going to do that in like an hour. But so I haven't been selling anything. So for all my episodes, I've been doing it kind of the same thing. So now it's honestly a little harder to do it without kind of that structure of, okay, here's what I sold and everything. So I got to be creative and think about things to talk about. So I thought today I was talk about, and I may have talked about this before, but how about we talk about easy to spot items at the thrift store? And I'll just run through things that I look for when I go to the thrift store. There are some things that are good bolos, and it's not the brand so much as the style. So if you just look for these items, such as, to go back, I was watching Kaylee Elaine today, and she sold a bright hoodie with graphics on it. I think it had like the skulls and things on it. And she said something like, I just look for something that Jessie Pinkman would wear. He's the kind of the young kid on Breaking Bad, if you're one of the few people in the world who have never seen Breaking Bad. So Jessie Pinkman style, and she said that if I asked myself would Jessie Pinkman buy it, and I started thinking, well, is there Pinkman core? And I go on, and sure enough, I put Jessie Pinkman style or hoodie in the search, and it's got like a 200% sell-through rate, that kind of style. So there was even a link, which I will put in below for you, called Jessie Pinkman's Iconic Fashion Statements, Breaking Bad's Style Icon. Okay, that in case you don't know. And there he's in a big hoodie. And so basically, other things that he wears is the hoodie, bright colors, baggy clothes, branded clothes. So if you're in the thrift store, look for a bright colored baggy hoodie or baggy pants or bright colored baggy pants, because because 90s are back, and Breaking Bad was 90s, right? So well, anyways, it's in style. And got a great sell-through rate. So that's one thing you can look for as you're just wandering through the store. Another thing you can look for, and he likes this, is plaid. I think they said he liked plaid too. So baggy plaid clothing, or just plaid shirts, or my favorite, the iconic plaid LL Bean long sleeve nightgown, red plaid, coming up for Christmas. This is something that sells out all the time at LL Bean because it's so popular. But I do find them occasionally. I find one or two every year. And and any kind of plaid nightgown, I would say, that's in good shape will probably sell over the Christmas season. People like to wear them for pictures. So look for that. And puffer jackets. Puffer jackets are in style. So big puffy puffer jackets. Those are easy to spot. Got to get all this at the right price, of course. A fisherman's sweater. They're like big chunky sweaters. The ivory ones with like cable and everything are very traditional and stuff. And if they're, wool and they're a good brand, they can go for really good money, like, $50 to $100. And even other colors like red. A red sweater is always good going into the season. Yeah. So, and the other good kind of sweater that's easy to spot is that Fair Isle with kind of the snowflakey look. So look for those as we're going into the season. Convertible pants. When you're looking at the pants, you can look for convertible pants where they zip off, like nylon pants. Those are popular. The other kind of pants are the big baggy pants right now. Other thing you can look for, I haven't really spotted this very much. I've only found these a few times, but like equestrian pants with the like suede up and down the inner thighs. I don't know what that's called, but they're easy to spot. And the ones I did find, they were like the same brand. I don't remember what it was, but they sold for like $100 each just immediately. They were so good. Because that kind of stuff is very expensive. Anything equestrian like that. If you ever see a brand name of a shirt or anything that kind of looks equestrian, go for it. Ariat, I think, is a good one. We all know of Ariat. Boho styles. Boho style flowy blouses, flowy dresses, paisleys. Paisley. Good print. Houndstooth check. Just these classic prints. Herringbone tweed. Cottage core styles. Like little ditzy flora, which is that little flower. Sorry, God, I'm always touching my face on these things. I'm so... Oh, my daughter is going to start helping me edit. So I'm very excited about that as we move forward. So I think she's going to be really good at it. So I'm excited. We can do more stuff so that I don't have to like pick up this and show you. I can just embed the little thing there, and I can be embedding like all these examples of styles. Pink is in with Barbiecore or whatever, color du jour, color du season. Extra large and plus sizes. Sometimes thrift stores, they have a section. I know it doesn't always stay there, but go to the sections where the extra larges might be and just look at everything. I mean, extra large sells. And, 1X and whatever. Whenever you find those or you see something that might look like that, that's something you can grab. Leather. But you got to be careful with leather. And I don't know a lot about leather, except black leather. I haven't had too much luck with, like, black leather jackets and stuff like that. So, Doc Martens. Doc Martens have a little, the air wear or something it has on the back with a little tag on the boots and things. So, and they just have a pretty, I mean, a lot of people copy Doc Martens. So, knowing that they have that little tag on them helps you kind of, if you're just in a hurry and just want to grab things that might be Doc Martens. Colorful rugby shirts with the stripe and kind of a canvasy look, the collar. See, now I gotta learn how to do that so I can show you guys exactly what they look like. But they're easy to spot. Vented fishing shirts like Columbia PFG, and they have the vent in the back. They're kind of nylon looking, a lot of them, so you can kind of just go through the shirts fast and look at those. Birkenstocks. I'm going back to shoes and stuff. Yeah, I wanted to talk. Birkenstocks sandals are easy to spot. If you know about sneakers, I'm sure that lots of sneakers are easy to spot. And if you study like Y2K and 90s sneakers right now, you can spot those kinds of things. Things like platforms are in right now. So those are easy to spot with shoes. So that's just some of the ideas I had about, and you could just, I'm sure everybody put in the comments, what are some other easy to spot things that you look for? Do you do it that way? Do you do it kind of like a quick walk around and try to spot everything, or do you go piece by piece? I do both. What I usually do is I mean to do the quick run around, but then I go and I and I just get stuck. And then I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to go look. So that's usually what I do. Well, I know that was the topic of the day, and I think we talked about it. I have other notes here on things to talk about, but I think I will keep them for tomorrow. And I will also hopefully be selling again today. And I hope everyone's doing well. The moving is going well. We're certainly not getting done when we thought we would. We're about 6 weeks, going to be about 6 weeks added on to what our date was, which was going to be right after Labor Day. Now it's going to be October 20th. Oh gosh, well, I tell you? I don't think I told you I went to an open house of a comp nearby that's supposed to be, I think I said I was going to go to it. And okay, now I'm going to talk about real estate, people. So if you're not interested in real estate, still listen, because it's still interesting. You should be interested in real estate, darn it. It's a great way to great investment. I really like real estate. I even seriously considered becoming a real estate agent because I think I'd be really good at it. Not to boast, but it's just my thing. I love real estate. So anyways, I went to this open house because I wanted to see how this house compared in person to our house. Well, there's a neighborhood in our town, I think it's called Oak Forest, and it's where everybody wants to live. It's like it's where you would love to raise a young family. It reminds me of the town I grew up in, Lake Bluff, where it's just sidewalks and big trees and big old houses and big lawns and everybody's out. You know, it just looks, it's beautiful. And I think our neighborhood is like the number 2 neighborhood after that. And this house was in that neighborhood. So if I could take our house and put it in that neighborhood, that would be the perfect place to live in this town. But not saying that we live in a bad neighborhood. We live in a great neighborhood. Like, I'd say it's the number 2 neighborhood in town after that neighborhood. So have to take that in consideration when you're pricing, because location is everything, really. But ours, I think, is the better house. It had a design in the kitchen that I just hate. I hate. See, this is what I was thinking of doing, start doing real estate commentary. Go to open houses and tear them apart. No, I won't do that, but maybe suggest things things I didn't like at this. Thing I don't like in the kitchen, and excuse me if you have this in your kitchen and you like it, but okay, they did what I would call a remodel. They did a kitchen and family room total remodel and everything, but they don't put a window above the sink. I just don't like that. And the whole kitchen was like galley style, and then you go down 2 sets of stairs into like a sunken family room with lots of windows and everything, and very nice. But the kitchen felt very, even though you have those windows there, I feel like they could have done better somehow. So that was my thing. I think our kitchen is so much better. It's just all windows and beautifully designed. And the cabinets were like the same. They did have an excellent refrigerator, excellent stove in there. So, and then the rest of the house was pretty good. Their bathrooms, I would say, were better than ours, but we have 2.1 bathroom. We have a bathroom on the first floor, a bathroom on the second floor, and then a bathroom in the basement that's just a toilet in a room, which is like lots of the houses, old 100-year-old houses here in this town had that for some reason. So I kind of made it look into a little bathroom. It doesn't have a sink, but we have a sink in the laundry room down here. So, but anyways, and our basement is better. I thought their basement smelled like cat pee. And then my realtor said he also went, and he said we talked about it and agreed on everything. And he also said that there was floods in I don't know if you remember the Ellicott City floods a few years ago, where this town got flooded once and then it got flooded again. That's just down the street from here. And on that side of town, some of the houses got flooded too. Not ours. Ours is on a different area, but close by. And I didn't even know that. I didn't know that some of those houses got flooded. I hope that they get their asking price and they get a bidding war in this house, because our house is a very good comp to it. I think anybody who would buy that house, and there was like 5 groups of people that went through there in the 20 minutes that I was there. They only had a 1-hour open house, probably because they knew they didn't need to have they weren't really, that's really not where you make your sales, at the open houses anyways, but they did have a 1-hour open house. And then I think they had an open house for realtors and things like that. because my, like I said, my realtor said he went. And yeah, so, and the backyard was just, it had a nice little sitting area and everything, but then kind of the yard part, the sitting area was like on the concrete part of like the driveway area, and then they had a garden and some stuff, but very, very like overgrown, weedy. It just wasn't inviting at all. So we'll see. I do think they're gonna get, like, I mean, it was a nice house, but compared to ours, some of the things were not as nice. Some of the things were much nicer. It had, I'd say a couple of the bathrooms were much nicer. But anyways, we'll see what happens. I'm glad that that one is, I'm glad that it looked like it was really busy, and I think that that's a good sign for our upcoming sale too. We close on Friday. So I'll try and be back hopefully tomorrow with some sales, and I will see you in the next one.